Okay guys, so aralin natin itong sales and sales mix variance analysis. I think this is still under FS analysis ng MAS. So itong problem na to, taken from the Roque book, reviewer ng MAS. So this is for educational purposes. Niretype ko lang siya para mas madali uh, ma-present. So, ayun. So for sales mix variances, hinihiwalay lang natin um, yung changes in profit, sales, or cost due to change in volume ba siya or due to change in pricing. Pricing meaning yung price natin dun sa customer natin in terms of sales. Tapos yung price naman on the cost side, yung sa supplier natin kung may pagbabago ba doon. So, basahin natin itong anong problem. Santa Maria company produces and sells cellular foam blasters, a gadget which explodes when activated with remote commander. This is used by cell phone owners when their unit is snatched from them or is taken by thieves. The static master's budget and the actual result of operation for the month of June are as follows. And binigyan tayo ng mga information. So budget and actual. Alright? So yung focus ng video na to is to show yung techniques sa pag-solve, tsaka ipakita na rin yung mga concept behind those numbers. So, disclaimer lang, at this point, nagre-review din ako, review for the board exam. So, I'm just sharing my techniques. So, management wants explanation of the favorable gross profit variance of 179,200, actual gross profit of 499,200, less budgeted gross profit of 320,000. So what is the sales price variance? So yung technique, actually tinuturo naman yung technique natin sa mga review centers, tsaka sa book, mga reviewers. Kaya lang medyo direct method kasi usually yun sa mga book. So para may structure natin yung pag-solve ng ganitong problem, gawin natin ito. So first is you wanna compare yung I don't know kung naririnig yung ulan guys, lakas kasi ng bagyong ulan. So you wanna compare first yung actual na nangyari and then sa budget ina-expect mo na mangyayari in terms of sales. Okay, una gawa ka ng ganito, sales. Tapos cost of sale or cost lang yung ibigay natin. Cost. So, ilagay mo sa baba is yung sales mo na binudget mo. So, you were expecting 800,000 in sales at 8,000 units. Ang maging lumabas na sales mo is 1,056,000. So, dyan pa lang may variance na, di ba? However, isa-separate natin yung sa price change tsaka sa change in volume. Okay? So, sa cost naman, expected mo is 480,000. Pero, cost mo talaga 556,800. Okay? Now, if you think of the volume, ibig sabihin, kapag walang ibang changes, if there's no other changes, ang ginago mo lang is yung volume. Ibig sabihin, dapat kung anong itataas dun sa volume, proportionate din ang itataas niya sa sales. Di ba? So, logically, kung per unit mo is same, tapos yung pricing mo is same, pag tumaas yung number of units sold or bumaba man siya, directly proportionate yung pagbabago sa result mo. No? So, in this case, kung sakaling nagbago yung number of units sold mo, kailangan natin yung per unit sales, per unit cost. So, paano natin makukuha yan? So, 800,000 divided by 8,000. So, ito yun guys. Ito, i-divide natin dito. So, you'll get 100 pesos per unit. Kung cost naman ang pag-uusapan, that would be 480 divided by 8,000. So, yan, per unit. So, kung tumaas ang volume mo, ibe-base mo pa rin dun sa same price as the budget. Ganun yung idea na. Kasi nga, with the idea na wala nang ibang nabago, volume lang. So, by doing so, malalaman mo yung expected mo when the volume has changed without considering any price differences or changes. So, yun yung gagawin natin. Yun yung ilalagay natin dito sa gitna. Okay? So, that would mean if we sold 9.6, we multiply by 100, that could have been the expected sales. If wala nang ibang naging pagbabago. Okay? So, that's 9.6 units multiplied by 100. That's 960. And dun sa cost, 9.6 units again, multiplied by 60. That's 576. Okay. Again ha, dito yung budget mo. This is the budget. Kung walang ibang pagbabago, volume lang, this could have been the result of your operation. With a cost of 576 with a sales of 960,000. However, ang lumabas na resulta ito. Meaning to say, meron pang ipang pagbabago mula dun sa budget mo, meron pang hindi nasunod. Okay? Meron pang hindi, kung ang variance lang was the volume, kasi nga, ang in-expect mo is 8,000 units lang ang mabibenta mo, nakabenta ka actually ng 9,600 units, kung yun lang yung magiging basis natin ng pagbabago, this would have been the result. Ito dapat. So anything na magiging changes from here, ito, outside that would be attributable to price changes. Okay? So price dun sa supplier, price dun sa customer. Nung binenta natin, iba, aside from, as in comparison with what we planned or what we had budgeted. So ganun yung idea dun guys. I hope that's clear. Now, how do we get the variances ng mga tinatanong? Okay? Actually. Wait, tanggalin ko na lang yung mga yan kasi kailangan natin magsulat dyan. Now, ang variances, sales price variance. Actually, I want to answer number 2 muna because this is the volume value. But sales volume. Dito ka tumingin sa sales at dito ang sales volume. As I mentioned a while ago, kapag volume lang ang nagbago, 960 would have been your sales. Okay? So meaning, yung any difference na makikita natin dito is attributable to the change in number of units sold. Okay? So we now compute 960 minus 800, we get 160K. Now it's asking if it's favorable or unfavorable also, no? Now, when it comes to revenue, kapag tumaas yung revenue, of course, it's favorable. In contrast with cost or expense or anything outflow of our asset or cash or payment, it would be unfavorable kung tumaas. Okay? So I hope that's clear. So etong number 2 natin would be 160 favorable. Sa sales price variance naman, again, as I mentioned earlier, anything beyond the change in volume would now be attributable to price change. Now, when we talk about sales, dito pa rin tayo tumingin, that would be the variance there. So we expected 960 when volume was the only change. However, may binago rin sa pricing. So now that will be attributable to price change. Minus 960, that is 600. Okay, that's still favorable because tumaas from 960 to 1,556,000. Okay, so we now have, parang mali yata yung pagkakot. Because 1056, what is the sales price was? Okay, 1056 minus 960, we have 96 favorable. That would be A. Now, what is the cost price variance? Dito naman tayo tumingin sa cost. Tapos na tayo sa sales. Dito naman tayo tumingin sa cost. Okay. Cost price variance. When we say cost price, yun yung difference ng actual and then yung expected natin. 576 was our expectation, considering no other change aside from volume. Paulit-ulit ako doon 556 para maintindihan. 576, we have 19,200 variance attributable to change in cost price. So we have 19,200 again. Kapag, well, this time bumaba siya actually. So it will be favorable. 19,200 favorable. All right. So what is the cost volume variance? So yun na yun, volume. Number of units sold lang ang change. E di ito sana. So 576 minus 480. That's 96. Okay. This is 96,000. And I said favorable. Okay, 96. From 480, naging 576 sa tumaas yung cost, it would be 96,000 unfavorable. This is the, that is unfavorable. Sarado ko. Ayun. Yeah. I hope that's better. So 96,000 unfavorable. So pull it from here, going here. Ito yung changes na ina-expect natin if the only change was the volume. yung number of units sold lang, which is we're talking about 8,000 units as expected or budgeted. We sold 9,600 units. Anything beyond that, anything changes sa result natin would be attributable to price change. Cost, price kung sa supplier natin, yung nagbago yung presyo ng mga binili nating items. And sa sales naman is nagbago yung mga prices natin for in selling them to our customers. Okay, so ayan lang siya. May additional question? Okay. What is the percentage change in sales price? So guys, eto lang siya. 9,600 yung difference, 96K over, eto syempre yung base, 960K. That would be 10%. Is it an increase or decrease? Increase. Okay. So that would be 10% increase, letter D. What is the percentage change in volume? Pagka sinabing volume, guys, it's either makukuha mo siya rito or makukuha mo siya rito. So everything else is constant. We change the number of units sold. Whatever change that we get, same siya sa sales, same siya sa cost. Okay? So that's like saying 160, this one, over your base, this is 800. That would be 20%. So, oops, sorry. That's 160, 800 base. It's 20% increase. Again, try natin dito guys sa 576. That's 96 over 480. Same lang dapat yan. 96 over 480. That's still 20%. Okay? So nakikita mo yung trend, no? So pag volume lang, same lang ang nagiging result from sales and cost. Okay? So that would be 20%. Is that the decrease? 576? Increase, yeah. 20% increase. So that's A, B, C, D, D, C. Meron pa palang isa. What is the percentage change in cost price? So that's 19,200. Ito guys. Divided by your base. 576. Okay. 3.33%. Is it an increase or a decrease? It's a decrease. So from 576, naging 556,800. So it's also the same as 556,800 minus 576,000 divided by 576,000. It's still 3.33% decrease. That is letter B. Okay, guys. So we're done with this part. So makikita mo medyo complex lang, madaming mga tinatanong pero madali lang naman yung solution. This one is really important. Itong structure nito. So, and let's do another problem. We have 19 minutes already. I-times 2 mo na lang kung pinapanood mo to. So the management of Seymour Corporation is another problem from the reviewer book of Sir Roque. No? Again, we're just explaining yung method of approaching the problem. So the management of Seymour Corporation asks you to prepare analysis of the gross profit variance based on their comparative income statement. Okay. So there, anong tinatanong? Sales volume variance. Okay, so yung structure ng solution natin is going to be the same. Sales, cost. Right? So 2000B. Ito, be careful kasi minsan nauunan dito yung 2000A. Tapos nandito yung 2000B. Of course, we expect ito yung latest 2000B. Tapos earlier period, 2000A. So sometimes minsan di natin nababago yung sagot natin kasi yung interpretation natin uh, doon sa mga values, no? Okay, so let's do it. So 2000B being your most recent, it's 990,000. And nasa ilalim yung pinaka-base natin. So that's 800,000. Comes to cost, we have 700. Kita? Kamali na ako. 760,000. Your A would be 640,000. Now, gusto na naman natin makita yung value if the only change was volume. Okay. So the only known information given to you is that the volume increased from 2000A to 2000B 10%. Okay. So, given that, gaya nung napag-usapan natin kanina, any change mula dito hanggang dyan, if volume was the only change, should be proportionate. So, if given that it is 10%, so i-gross up lang natin yan. 800,000 times 1.1, that's 880,000. Here, 640,000 times 1.1, that's 704,000 here. Okay, so kita mo kung marunong ka lang maglatag, no? Masasagot mo na 4 items to. First part. So, ang unang tinatanong, sales volume variance. So, eto, sales, tingin ka sa sales. Volume variance is nasa baba. Okay, 880. Obvious pala, that's 80,000. 80K, that's favorable because it's a revenue. Sales price variance, so price, anything beyond dito will now be attributable to price change, kahit cost pa yan or sales pa yan. So the difference would be 990 minus 880. So that would be 100,000, 110,000. Is it favorable? Yes, because it's a revenue. Tanggalin ko lang yan, ha? So now, what do we have? 80K favorable. Sales price, again, that's volume. This is price. So 990, 110K favorable. Number 3, the percentage change in sales price. Sales, nasa sales price pa rin tayo. 110K, and your base, 880K. So 110 divided by 880, 12.5%. Is it an increase or decrease? It's an increase. Kasi from 880, naging 990 siya. Okay? 12.5 increase. Alright, number 4, the cost volume variance. Saan natin titignan yan? Dito. Okay? So 704 minus 640. Structure lang, guys. 64K. Do we have? Yes. Is it favorable? Unfavorable. Goes up. It went up, actually. So 64K, unfavorable. It's an expense, it's a cost, unfavorable para sa atin. The cost price variance. So price, when you say price, ito. 760 minus 704, that's 56. It's also unfavorable. Okay? Para silang unfavorable. Number 5, 6, the percentage change in cost price. Actually, parang parehas lang neto yung kanina. No? Change in cost price, that would be 56,000 over the base 704. 56 divided by 704, that is 7.95. Tama ba ako? 56,000 divided by 704, 7.95. And that's also unfavorable or actually an increase. Meron ba tayong 7.95? Meron, increase. That is letter A. Number 7, the variance in gross profit due to the change in volume. Variance in gross profit. Okay, parang wala tayong due to change in volume. Okay? So, volume ang tinatanong guys. So, most likely, nandito ka sa part na to. Titingin. Alright? So, how do we do that? Yung 880, if volume was the only change, we could have 880 in sales and we could have 704 in cost. Diba? Could have resulted to 176 profit. Okay? Now, in 2008, we had 800 in sales. We had 640K for cost. Now, if you've noticed, lahat to associated lang dun sa change in volume. So, we had 160K in profit. So, yung difference niyan is the difference in gross profit associated with or related with the change in volume. Okay. So we now have 16K difference. Was it favorable or unfavorable? If it's profit, this is favorable. Let's let us see for number 7. Okay? Mayroon pang isa guys. Ito, isang variation ng problem. Medyo mas mahirap to. So, ito yung actually mas kailangan mo. So, meron dito mix kasi yung mga units na binebenta niya are of different prices, magkakaiba ng cost, magkakaiba ng number of units na sold. So, yun, mas mahirap siya. Anyway, let's proceed. Amoroso Traders Incorporated sells 3 consumer products. Sales and other information pertaining to the 3 products are as follows. Okay? So, meron tayong 2000B, 2000A, and we have products, I think, mali ito. I think mali yung pagkakasulat nito, no? I-ayos na lang natin, guys. Wait for a moment. Actually, lagay ko lang ng maayos. One moment lang. And huwag natin. Oops. Hindi kumagad. Yeah. Ulit. Oh. Yan. Ganun dapat. Tawa. Okay? Okay, it's better. So, with that, so papansin mo, yung units niya is composed of tick, tack, and talk, tick, tack, and talk. So, magkakaiba ng units, kakaiba. Now, uh, gross profit variance, same structure. We have sales per cost or cost of sales. For 2000B, this is the most recent, we had sales of 27,200. And in 2000A, we had 35,200. We now try we now try to analyze kung ano yung mga nangyari, no? Attributable to price change, attributable to change in volume. Now, this time, may mix kasi. So, iba lang yung method. Although yung structure na is the same. Right? So, cost for 2000A, that is 27,680. Actually, kakailangan natin yung gross profit, GP. So, yung cost muna for 2000A, mali yata ako, ano? 27,680, 22,600. So then 22,600, 2,000B. 2,000B yung nasa taas, 2,000A yung nasa baba. Always yung nasa baba is yung previous and then yung most recent nasa taas. Or if it was a budget versus actual, budget yung nasa ilalim, yung nasa taas is yung actual. Okay? So 20, just to check, 27,200 minus 22,600, do we have 46? Yes. 35,200 minus 27,680, we have 7,520. 7,520, tama. Now, ano sana yung naging sales natin kung volume lang ang naging change? Ano sana yung cost? Ano sana yung GP? Okay? How do we do that? What we do is, we want to know the cost per unit nung 2000A. Kasi doon natin i-multiply eh. Imagine walang nagbago sa price ng pricing natin sa customer, wala rin nagbago sa cost natin sa from the suppliers. So we need those informations. How do we do that? So of course, since hindi nakabigay dito, selling price per unit, per U, cost per U. Okay. That would be sales in 2000A, 19,200 per unit natin kukunin na. Per unit per product. So sitik muna. It's 19,200 divided by 800. That is 24 per unit. Another is 8,000. That's 14,400 divided by 800. That's 18 per unit. Now this one, 16 divided by 160. That's 10 per unit. Okay. Sa cost naman, we're looking at this column. Okay. So it's 14,400. 14,400 divided by 800 units pa rin. So that's 18. 12,000 divided by 800 pa rin. 15. Well, 800 same kasi ng value ng number of units. 1,280 divided by 160. That's 8 per unit. Okay, so just to double check, pansinin mo lang na may profit naman siya, di ba? So parang may profit naman siya dito. Baka namali ka kasi. So your selling price per unit should be more than your cost per unit. So ayun lang. Now, we're ready to look for etong mga values na ilalagay natin dito, dito, dito. Again, considering that volume was the only change. So price from customers or for customers and price from suppliers would have been the same. So now, gamitin na natin yung mga values na nandito, no? Yung actual or no actual, yung most recent, i-update natin. So that would be, gawa, saan tayo gagawa? Lagyan natin dito, 2000 B sales and cost if volume was the only change. Nagigets mo na kung bakit yung price, yung 2,000 na yung gagamitin natin na if volume was the only change. Yun yung dahilan doon. Okay, so that would be 600, this one, times 24. That's 14,400. 800 times 18. 14. Oh, same ah. Double check natin guys. 800 times 18. 14,400. That's 24 naman. Times 600. 14,400 pa rin. So same lang talaga. Now this one. 10 times 200. 2,000. Okay. Sa cost naman. So same units. Natin ko. 600 times 18. 10, 800. Okay. Now, 800 times 15, 12,000. 200 times 8, that is 1,600. Ulit, pansinin mo kung may baka masyadong mataas yung cost na compute mo. So now, you're ready? Okay naman tayo. 2,000, 1,600, 14,400, 1,200. Mayroon namang profit. Yes, yes, yes. 14,400 times 2 plus 2,000. We have 30,800. We're ready to put that here. 800 plus 1, 12,000 plus 1, 6, 24, 400. Ready to put that here. Right? Now the difference between your sales and your cost would be your gross profit. Just 30,800 minus 24,400. Oops. Do it again. 30,800 minus 24,400. 6,400. Okay. Alright. So makikita mo na dito yung variance. Now again, this part, volume lang yan. Okay, now we're ready to answer some questions. So, the gross profit, well, gross profit, let's not do that right now. Well, we can actually, kung gross profit variant amounts to, wait lang guys, what's gross? Okay, ang tinatanong niya kapag gross profit variance is this one and this one. Alright? Like kabuuan, ano ba nangyari from 2000A to 2000B? Gross profit variance. We're just trying to compare. So it appears that from 2000A, lagay lang natin sa ilalim 7,520. And yung ngayon, that's 4,600. By comparing yung profit natin ngayon and profit natin before, malalaman natin na natalo tayo or bumaba, let's just say. Because obviously there's, at first glance, ito nakikita mo, bumaba yung number of units sold natin. So, yeah, obvious. That's 2,920. Not necessarily nalugi tayo. It's just that there are things that happened, like the change in prices, change in volume. Okay? 2,920, unfavorable. That's letter B. The sales price variance is simply this. Again, this is volume. Okay, ulitin ko ulit. From here, these are considering change in volume only, not the price. So these are attributable to price changes, whether that's a price change, selling price, or yung pagbili natin ng inventory natin. Okay? So sales price variance, 27,200 minus 3,800. That's 3,600. Bumaba siya, no? That's 3,600 unfavorable. From 3,800 to 27,200. It's 3,600 unfavorable. It's letter D. Now, number 3, the sales volume variance. So when you say volume, again, paulit-ulit na tayo. 3,800 minus 35,200, 4,400. Unfavorable din guys kasi bumaba eh. So 4,400 unfavorable. Number 3 is letter A. Number 4, the cost price variance is cost price. So this one. No, actually yan yung sales, a cost volume pa rin. So this one guys. So ito, 22,600 minus 24,400. That's 1,800. Bumaba guys. So this is cost. This is favorable for us. That's 1,800. Favorable. Cost volume. Yun na yung nasa baba. 24,400 minus 27,680. 3,280. Bumaba rin siya from 27,680. Naging 24,400 na lang. This is favorable. 3,280 favorable. Number 5 is letter C. Number 6, the net gross profit volume variance amounts to gross profit. So kung gross profit, wait lang. Did you say volume? Yes, sinabi niya volume. Kasi yung net gross, ano ba yung pagkakaiba ng kanina? Gross profit variance, sinabi niya yung kabuuan. From yung ngayon, considering everything, change in volume, change in price, lahat na, 2,920. That's the difference. That's the variance. Okay? But, if we're referring to this part only, ulit, this part only, yan yung kinahanap niya. So that's basically the difference between 6,400, 6,400, and 7,520. So 1,120, this is profit. Let me write it down here. Again, tandaan mo, that's 6,400 and 7,520. Yun sa volume lang. Okay. Alright. Gives us 1,120. It went down, decrease. That's unfavorable. That's profit. That's unfavorable. Bumaba. Ayaw natin ng ganun. So 6C. Now, dito, ang gusto niyang gawin natin is i-further analyze pa daw natin. Kasi nga, may mix. So, parang ang gusto niya mangyari is, eto, this is volume, right? We're just considering volume. Pero hindi natin consider yung mix. Now, gusto niya gawin pa natin to, lalagyan pa natin tong gitna niya. Okay? Ilalagay ko lang dito sa baba. 6,400. Saan na tayo? Okay? So, hahatiin pa natin to. That's 6,400. Gawin pa natin ang next. 7,520. Sorry. 20. So, paano natin gagawin yan, guys? Now, we're going to consider the price per unit. Okay? Let's see. If you look at this, from 1,600 No, actually, from 1,760, naging 1,600. So, obviously, lumiit from 1,760 units to 1,600 units. Bumaba ng, ilan guys? 160 units. Bumaba ng 160 units. So, tandaan mo yan. Now, we're going to, wait guys, itaas ko lang to kasi parang S6 or 7,520. Lalagyan pa natin yan sa gitna para ma-consider natin yung price o yung mix. Okay? Ito yung mga choices natin, ha? So, tingnan natin kung tatama tayo. Okay? So, there's 160 units change. It went down. Hahatiin natin to actually. I-break down natin. Breakdown. Oop. Yan yan. Okay? So, how do we do that? Yung 7,520 na gross profit, na profit natin in 2020, 2000A, ang hirap, no? 1000A, 7,520, i-average natin, divide natin sa number of units na binenta natin, which was 1,760. So, 7,520 divided by 1,760, lumalabas 4.27 per unit on average. Although, hindi naman sila magkakaparehas niyan eh. I-average na lang natin. Okay? So, 4.27 per unit. Ngayon, kung mapapansin mo, it's like saying ganito ah. Ganito na lang para mas maintindihan natin. 4.27 multiplied by 1,760, ito yung 2,000, 2,000A. 2,000A, 2,000B naman. Kung volume lang, that's still 4.27 multiplied by 1,600 naman. Diba? Ganyan siya. Tingnan natin. 6,832. Yan. Ganyan, di ba? Wait, itaas ko lang to. Siya pala yung nasa gitna. 4.27 times 1,760. Okay, 4.27 times 1,760. Oh, ito nga pala. Ito nga pala yung ano pang ginagawa ko. That's 7,520 pala yan. Hindi na natin kailangan i-solve. Ngayon, ang lumabas, actually, ang lumabas is 6,400. Pansin mo, ang lumabas is 6,400. 6,400 eh. 6,400, diba? So, 6,400, ilalagay na natin yan dito sa taas. So, ito yung 12. If it was the same composition, ganun ang gusto naman yan. If yung sales mix was maintained, yung 2,000 binasana natin was 6,832 profit if yung mix was maintained. However, nagbago na yung mix ng number of units per product. For example, product na tik, si product na tok, si product na tik-tak-tok. Ganyan. So, nagkakaiba na ng mix, hindi na na-maintain. So, ang average siya nabago na. So, parang gano'n. It's like saying that ang average price per unit na yun is 6,400 divided by 1,600. 4 na. So parang nangyari dyan is 4 times 1/6 na. Ganyan na yung nangyari. So di ba? Makikita mo, nandito sa 0.27 na yung variance niya. So parang 0.27 times 1/6, ganun. 432. Although pwede mo na rin siyang gawin ganito. Diba? Uulitin ko ha, kung na-maintain sana yung sales mix, 4.27 sana per unit. Kaso hindi na na-maintain yung sales mix. Nagkabago-bago na yung number of units sold kay TOC, kay TIC, kay TAC. So yun yung concept nun. So kunin na natin para hindi na tayo mapatagal. 6832 negative 432. So 432 negative, which is this is profit, no? GP. So when you're talking about profit, kung nag-negative yan, that's unfavorable. Dito naman 6832 minus 7520 688. Unfavorable pa rin kasi nga bumaba from 7520 naging 6832 na lang siya. So ayun siya guys, kung ito-total mo to guys, mapapansin mo na wait lang. Parang 684 may may variance na konti. I think it is about rounding off. Kung kasi 4.2727 to talaga eh. Times 1760, it could have been 7520. Tama, 7520. Doon sa taas, 4.2727 times 16. 6836 actually. 6836 ito. So 64 minus 436. Yan. 6836 minus 7520. 684 unfavorable. This is, again, ulitin, ano ko lang, that's 4 pesos at 4.2727 para ma-eksakto natin. Yan. So, yun lang guys. Medyo structure lang yung pagko-compute, no? I-structure lang natin. So, the answer would be, again, di ko pala natuloy ito, no? 684 plus 436, 1120 na unfavorable. Ito yan, guys. Ito yan. Ito yan. So, ang answer natin, sabi niya, di ba, further breakdown or further analyze into. Okay, so letter A, number 7. Ayun lang guys, 53 minutes. I-pass forward mo na lang. So, eto siya. Medyo comprehensive naman. Halos dito lang umikot yung topic na to. Yun.